had about 600 miles ahead of us. The weather was good the next few days, so we left Tangier into the bold Atlantic Ocean and straight for the Canary Islands. What a change the ocean was from the sea, for the better so far. Apart from some cargo traffic and fishermen, the coast was clear. We'd spot them far from the coast and wondered at their bravery. Or were they so desperate to go so far for fish? And what if they were traffickers? We spotted a boat which seemed still. We couldn't see anyone aboard. It looked like a ghost ship. We could see their radar was functioning. Our radio was turned on, so if they wanted to contact us, they could. We finally saw some activity on deck and passed by, wondering.
So what do you think, Dan?
Very, very nice for today. The first day, very nice. Only the first day. Little bit wind, no sea, all things okay.
It is pretty amazing today. Just a nice steady wind. It's increased a little bit to like 17 knots. We're cruising at top speeds of a little over 7 knots, and it's just, there's a big swell that just kind of carries you along like as if you were on rolling hills.
Dan and I established an order on board out of simple anarchy. Our collective duties naturally fell in place. Dan preferred being up late in the night. I liked early morning hours.
Sailing by night, there's nothing quite like it. And these conditions tonight are just amazing. There's some lot of traffic to look out for, but been doing about an average of 6 knots for the past 8 hours or so, maybe 6 hours, and it's all downwind. Nice broad reach. It's just wonderful. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning now. So Dan's taking a rest, and I'm keeping an eye out on things, but it's super, super cold, man. Listen to this. Day 2 of our journey to the Canaries. Beautiful so far. Today there is literally not a cloud in the sky, not one cloud in the sky to be seen. Incredible.
The days were long and uneventful. To pass the time, weighed some of our Moroccan supplies. went from motoring to sailings as conditions dictated. Our aim was to keep an average of 5 knot speed. At sunset, a small bird was trying to land on Galopin's mainsail. Poor thing seemed exhausted and kept trying to land. It never did. The moon was more or less full. When it came out from beyond the clouds, the ocean was bright and shining. While on watch that evening, I was startled by a soft, feathery feeling under my hand. It squeaked and pinched, and the little bird flew down into the cabin. I picked it up and settled it in a ski hat. It perched itself on the brim and went to sleep, occasionally checking up on me. In the morning, it flew off. What was its story? Did it fly from a cargo ship? Was it searching for its life partner? Or was it a refugee bouncing from vessel to vessel to get to a better life abroad? Once the sun was up, I'd go for a sleep. We hadn't caught any fish, just plastic rubbish. The wind had completely died down, and Dan went to start the engine, but the battery was dead.
Dan noticed that the alternator's not charging the motor battery, so we couldn't start the motor. But luckily we had a generator, which we plugged into the system, and it charged the battery. But now we're gonna have to have that checked when we're in the Canaries, the alternator. So it's always something. Thank God I bought that generator from Dios. Thank you, Dios. Good investment.
We kept the motor running for our last night and cruised along a Technicolor sea. We'd spotted a few turtles floating, but no dolphins or whales or anything. And then, out of the blue, it's so amazing to have these beings come along. Only at sea can this happen. Imagine if you were cruising on land and a herd of wild horses ran with you. Well, those days are long gone. It was our last morning. Our weather window was closing up. Then, we could spot land ahead. I woke up and we were closing into port. We'd reached Lanzarote Island, the nearest of the Canary archipelago. We were in Arrecife, the island's capital, and Marina Lanzarote. Another journey ended, and new adventures waited.